Hi, I'm Claire. I have two things to say. Dillon was definitely like a text fanatic, but I think more he was like a picture message fanatic. I always, during math class last year, I got a picture message right when he woke up. And my favorite one was one day he went to U of M for a checkup, and he didn't shower that morning. He wanted to tell me that. So he took a picture of himself in the mirror, and it was a picture of like his face, but he was kind of like put his head down. He goes, "Look at my sleepy hair." And it was just so funny because I just like started laughing in math class, and I wasn't even supposed to be texting. So the other thing is, Dillon he was incredible. He always had his arms open to give you a hug and to be a friend to you. And his eyes were always open to look for someone that needed help. And he always had a smile on his face, which always, in turn, made you put a smile on your face.
All right, we'll do a few more here.
Hi, I'm Gannon Passione. I was one of Dillon's good friends. So I was sitting here, a story kind of popped into my mind of me texting him. It's actually the day of like our biggest hockey game against Stony Creek, kind of deciding who won the division. And I asked him how he was doing. He didn't respond. And I go, "Dillon, did you get my text message?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to respond until you tell me what time your game is." So, he was always putting others in front of him. I thought that was cool.
Hi, I'm Jack Winslow, and I was in that German class with like Jordan and Ryan and stuff, and like we had like this crazy thing together. Like we would always sit in the back to start talking to each other, and then one day like Jordan, or he would always like start singing this song. It's "My Hips Don't Lie" by Shakira. Yeah. This is a crazy thing. We just start dancing. One day I got on the desk and I just started dancing. Yeah, freshman thing like that. But yeah, every day we just had so much fun in that class. And yeah, I got a really bad citizenship in that class.
Hi, I'm Zarian Bell, and I came to Van Hoosen in 8th grade from a Christian school. And I remember during the basketball season, and Coach Howell came up to me and wanted me to do basketball, but my mom was unsure about it, and because my grades weren't so good during that time. And I remember Dillon coming to me at lunch and coming and sitting at my table and inspiring me to come play basketball with the basketball team. And to this day, I still have the same friends that I made at the basketball team because Dillon inspired me to come play on that basketball team. He was always the nicest kid to talk to. He was the only person that actually came up to me and talked to me at lunch on my first day at lunch at Van Hoosen. And I don't know, I'm really going to miss him. I love you, Dillon.
Hi, I'm Connor Graham, and I had the privilege of knowing Dillon for about 10 years and playing Adams football with him. And when I was in first grade, when I first moved here, he was probably my first friend. Straight out of the blue, just came up to me and just said, "Hey, want to be friends?" And I said yes because I had no other friends, and I wasn't the loudest person. I was pretty quiet. And unfortunately, after that, we kind of grew apart, but he was always positive, and really, I'm going to miss him.
One more? Two more?
Hi, I'm Maddie. I kind of want to talk on behalf of my brother. He played on the JV football team with Dillon, and the last couple games of the season when Dillon couldn't play, my brother asked to wear his jersey, and so he got to wear it. And so the last game versus Lake Orion. My brother scored for safety, and so just to know like Dillon inspired that, and everyone, he just inspired all of us so much, and he always will. It's all in our hearts.
Guys, we've got a couple of other things that we're going to do, and this is a little bit unusual at a funeral celebration, but we're celebrating an amazing guy. I don't know, Kevin and Kim, how you felt. It was like a feast, wasn't it? Just this amazing guy. And a couple of his last stories were just remarkable, really describe the kind of person Dillon was. Would you stand up for just like 30 seconds, stretch, and we're on the stretch run. Stand up and maybe say hi to a few people. Maybe you were too nervous to share a story. Share it with the people around you. Go ahead, just do that for a minute. Go ahead, have a seat, please. Just a couple more things that we wanted to celebrate, and I asked Kevin, Dillon's dad, to share, and he's willing to do it. He's an amazing guy. It's an amazing family. You talk about Dillon, my hero. Kevin and Kim are heroes to me. Just to see this whole family, and Kevin's going to share some stuff. Would you give him a big hand? Just a huge welcome, folks.
That was really incredible, you guys. We just really are blessed by hearing stories about Dillon, and I hope that when we see you at the grocery store or at a game that you'll come up to us and remind us that you were here, or tell us more stories about Dillon. We really appreciate it. On behalf of Kim and I and Mike and Sean and our entire family, I just want to thank all of you for your tremendous outpouring of love for us. This community of friends is truly, truly unique and remarkable. We can't properly express our thankfulness for having all of you in our lives. We want to thank you also for being here with us today to support us and to support each other and to honor Dillon. Dillon came into the world as a healthy, gorgeous 9-pound, 2-ounce baby. Dillon always had a quiet, gentle personality with an adorable smile. He was very relaxed and easy to be around. But that didn't make him boring. He had his quiet ways of having fun and pulling off little pranks. For instance, when he was about 6 or 7, he and Sean were in the same Sunday school because they were close in age, and a new session started with a new teacher. Dillon switched name tags with Sean, and he went around and answered to Sean the whole time. And that first Sunday, we could tell because when we got there, Dillon had Sean on him and Sean had Dillon's name. So Dillon would just do little funny things like that. Of course, we put an end to that the next week. He always had a lot of style. He had strong opinions about what clothes he was going to wear, even when he was a little kid. And we really can't remember Dillon ever saying anything unkind about anybody. He actually did just the opposite. He would stick up for people, and he always saw the good in them. Our sweet son grew up to be a young man of great character. He was not a complainer. He was stoic. He fought to keep his dignity, even as he battled against side effects that would alter his appearance. He was brave and heroic. He wanted to play football so much, even though his lung function was compromised, his muscle tone was compromised, and he wasn't as physically big and strong as he would have been otherwise. And as you all know, his favorite team in all of sports, the Pittsburgh Steelers, meant a lot to him. His favorite player, Troy Polamalu. Dillon really liked the way he carried himself, quiet off the field and a beast on the field.